Muy buena gente, bienvenido a mi canal Gameplay Deje y hoy os traigo Kingdom Come Deliverance. Y nada, y vamos a empezar con el prólogo.
Charles IV, King of Bohemia and Holy Roman Emperor, had a long and successful reign. The empire he ruled from Prague expanded, and his subjects lived in peace and prosperity. When the emperor died, the whole empire mourned. More than 7,000 people accompanied him on his last procession. The heir to the throne of the flourishing empire was Charles's son, Wenceslas IV, whose father had prepared him for this moment all his life.
Vaya tela.
Wenceslas did not take after his father.
Me
He
gustaba.
stayed for more frivolous pursuits. He even failed to turn up for his own coronation as emperor, which did little to endear him to the Pope. Wenceslas the Idle did not impress the imperial nobility either. His difficulties mounted until the nobles, exasperated by the inaction of their ruler, turned for help to his half-brother, King Sigismund of Hungary. Sigismund decided on a radical solution. He kidnapped the king to force him to abdicate, then took advantage of the ensuing disorder to gain greater power for himself. He invaded Bohemia with a massive army and began pillaging the territories of the king's allies. It is here that my story begins.
Bueno, pues ahí tenéis el prólogo. Y este juego la verdad es que pinta bien. Es del año 2018, pero yo me lo he comprado pues ahora. Y nada, yo había escuchado hablar del juego y la verdad es que me ha llamado mucho la atención, porque a mí la edad media es que me fascina, ¿sabes? Y nada, voy a poner sonido del juego en alto, los gráficos a ver.
Pater noster, qui es in celis, sanctificetur nomen tuum,
Volumen,
veniat regnum tuum,
vale,
fiat voluntas tua, sicut in
que
cielo.
te escucha mejor. Os digo, a lo mejor el juego no se ve muy a 4K ni nada, porque para empezar mi play es la primera, o sea que tampoco es que tiene mucho. Y bueno, y vamos a empezar ahora pues con el juego en sí, ¿no? La verdad es que tiene unas imágenes brutales, pero que en ordenador se vería mucho mejor. O una Play Pro, por ejemplo. Este juego yo tenía muchas ganas de jugarlo ya. Y por fin lo he podido tener. Aunque sea digital, pero por lo menos. Os digo, este juego es, o sea, pura edad media. A ver, os explico. Aquí no hay dragones, ni hadas, ni nada. No es un The Witcher 3, ¿no? Entonces este juego es más de Edad Media, más la realidad
God bless. Same
de
to
cómo
you.
era en verdad.
Today's a scorcher. Well, husband, how goes it?
Good. I should get it finished today. Where on earth is Henry? I need him to run some errands.
He was still sleeping when I went out.
At this hour? Blue-blooded idler.
Well, it looks like he was out all evening, drinking like a lord.
Go and get the lazy bones up then. Quick clout round the ear should do it.
Mm-hmm. Henry! Get up now. There's work to be done.
Mother.
Ya, hombre, para arriba.
Get up or I'll come get you up, you slugabed.
Hear that? You'd better not vex him. Now get up quick. Your breakfast is on the table. Wait, what's this? Have you been... Oh, Henry. How many times have I told you about fighting?
Oh, it's nothing. It's just a scratch.
You've been at that sword play again, haven't you? You'd better pray your father doesn't get to hear of it. You know how he feels about it.
Oh, don't worry, it wasn't that. I just scratched myself is all.
Well, just don't come crying to me if you really do get hurt. Now get up, you rogue.
La verdad es que los gráficos tampoco es que tiene mucho, pero bueno. Se hace lo que se puede. Ay, esto, y tiene un problema este juego. El único problema que tiene para mí es la carga. Es que tarda mucho en cargar.
A fine state you're in this morning. What on earth did you get up to last night?
Y bueno, aquí es los típicos juegos de rol, ¿no? Que tienes que elegir cualquier frase y con cada frase que tú digas, pues te aumenta la fuerza, te aumenta la habilidad de hablar, etcétera, etcétera. Y vamos a leer este.
Nothing much. Me and the lads were just having a chat in the tavern. Some wayfarer stopped by. He was telling us what's going on in the world, and well, I lost track of time.
Well, I hope he didn't fill your head with nonsense. Well, I've
Well,
got
eh?
a feeling there's something you're not telling me. And it's connected with that scratch on your hand. And that suspicious-looking character with a sword who turned up in town recently.
Ahora vamos a elegir.
No, it's just Matthias was teaching me archery.
Archery? Do you want to become a poacher? Have you any idea of the punishment for that? And where did you get a bow, anyway?
Oh, come on. I've no interest in poaching. It's just a bit of fun.
Christ, give me strength. Just don't do anything stupid. For the love of God. Promise.
I promise.
A ver. Voy a decir
Is
esto.
father angry with me for sleeping late?
He's not happy. Yesterday you promised him you'd help finish that sword for Sir Radzig. He's not as young as he was, and you know how his joints pain him. He's too proud to complain, but he needs your help, Henry.
I know. Don't worry, Ma. Of course I'll help him.
Good. He always says his knees ache when there's a storm coming. I hope they're wrong this time. It's looking like such a nice day.
Y ahora voy a elegir
Do you need me to do
esto.
anything, Ma?
Ah, you're a good lad. But I'm fine. It's your father needs helping with that sword.
Did Matthew and Fritz come looking for me?
No, I haven't seen them this morning. They shouldn't be hard to find. They'll be hanging around a tavern somewhere, as usual.
Y ahora voy a elegir los jugadores
It's
son
unfair.
Really? So where were you until the small hours last night?
I was with Bianca, of course.
Y bueno,
You
también
mean at
decir
Bianca's
que,
tavern? And who was there
que
with you?
cada forma que
No,
tú,
don't tell
la
me,
forma que
let me
tú hables,
guess. Matthew and
pues te
Fritz.
tratarán de una forma o de
Well, at
otra.
least you were with Bianca. You should hold on to that one, Hal. She's a clever girl. And invite her for supper sometime. Your father's very fond of her.
Of course he is. He thinks he'll be able to wheedle the secret of beer brewing out of her.
You're right there. You'd think he was planning to become a brewer in his dotage. Still, that's your father for you. At least he's interested in something, unlike you lot. You're too busy getting into mischief to do an honest day's work. If Fritz and Matthew carry on this way, they'll wind up swinging one day. You mark my words.
Can I get something to eat?
I left some breakfast on the table. Help yourself.
Venga, hijo, come. Te has llevado toda la noche, toda la noche digo yo, todos los días durmiendo y ahora tienes hambre. Venga. Yo de todas formas en esta parte no sé manejarme. A ver cómo era. Vale, me siento. Y voy a coger la manzana. Ah, vale. No se puede hacer sentado. Vale. Pues de pie. Joder. A ver, ahora. Y otra más. Y ahora voy a elegir... Oh, pan. Pues pan. Y a ver, aquí no es. No se puede reaccionar. Vale. Joder. Aquí. Mira, a ver. Yo ahora mismo como que tengo hambre, ¿no? Bueno, el personaje. Y ahí hay un sitio que es como un plato con tenedores, con un tenedor y un cuchillo. Y cada vez que vas comiendo, pues se te va quitando el hambre. De todas formas, el personaje mismo te va a decir, tengo hambre. Uy, qué ciruja. Vale, saltar. Vale. Ah, esto es el almacén, ¿no? Hostia, no hay manzanas quizás. Bueno, vamos a salir. Adiós, madre. Y bueno, chicos, os voy a dejar aquí y ya pues seguirá el juego. Espero que os guste, suscribíos, darle a like y nada, os dejo con el juego y espero que lo disfrutéis, ¿vale? Hasta luego.
What's the matter with you, Henry? Didn't you hear me calling you?
Sorry, Father. I was taking a stroll and lost track of time. Somehow I had a feeling I was seeing everything for the first time.
Hal, my boy, when are you going to get some sense? Anyway, we've a lot of work to do today. I'm finishing the sword for Sir Radzig, and I need your help.
With what?
I'm running out of charcoal. Run to the market and buy a bag from the charcoal burner.
I'll need some money then.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Kunesh still owes me for an axe, a hammer, and the nails I sold him a month ago. Not to mention his debt from before. Go and tell him to pay up, at least for the axe and hammer, and then use the money to buy the charcoal.
Kunesh? That drunkard? That'll be fun.
Well, you're a big lad now. I'm sure you can manage. If not, tell him that next time I'll come myself and personally use that hammer to bang those nails into his arse.
Sure I'll be happy to hear it. Is that all?
Not quite. The Chamberlain at the castle has the crossguard for Sir Radzig's sword, which I had engraved in Sasau.
You want me to go and pick it up? All right. Money, charcoal, crossguard. Got it.
And ale. Stop off at the tavern on your way home. I know you'll be going there anyway to see that girl of yours. But make sure the ale's still cool from the cellar when you get back.
Her name is Bianca.
Right, so make sure Bianca draws me a nice cool one. Run along now, work won't wait.
I'll be with you.
I'm with you, Henry.
How are you?
Father sent me. We're forging a sword for Sir Radzig, and the Chamberlain has the crossguard and pommel. Father had them engraved in Sasau.
Right. They're here. The Chamberlain gave them to us for you. We looked them over. Beautiful work. I've never seen anything so fine.
I can't wait to see the sword. Just make sure you don't botch it.
When did I ever botch anything?
Where shall I start?
Shut up and give me what I want, or I'll kick your ass this evening.
Right away, your lordship.
Magnificent. Shame I can't keep the sword for myself. Well, I better go if we're to get the job done by this evening.
Godspeed. See you later in the tavern.
You certainly will. After today's work, the ale might even be on me.
Now I see you, I hope it will go even better. Are you here to buy?
Fabric, thread, button.
You can't be serious, Deutsch. Insulting our king.
What insult? I say only the truth. Sigismund has done only what he had to.
Had to. He had to abduct the king. He had to lure his cousin Prokop into a trap and imprison him. He had to invade with his army of Tartars and besiege Kuttenberg.
Why not? What is this Wenceslas for a king? The empire is falling asunder in his hands. The German counts elected Ruprecht of the Palatinate as king because your Wenceslas would not go to their deeds even.
German counts. Traitors.
Now even the Pope
God be with you,
is
Henry.
opposed to your king.
I'm with you, Matthew.
So are such lords as
What's going on here?
Rosenberg.
Deutsch is spouting shit.
What?
Just listen and you'll hear for yourself.
Someone has to bring order and reunite the empire.
What do I care about the Austrians? And nowadays, not even the devil himself can keep up with all the popes. Which is the rightful pope? The one in Rome or the one in Avignon?
Do not blaspheme, Alex.
No, it's true, though. Wenceslas is the king of Bohemia. Bohemian nobles are on his side. To hell with Rosenberg and his cabal. Sir Radzig is Wenceslas' commander-in-chief. He stayed loyal to the king. And if he heard you talking like this, he would have you whipped like a dog.
Your Diet will soon have nothing left to rule. Jobst had to sell Luxembourg to help your king. South Bohemia is with Sigismund
and don't forget about Gutenberg, where Germans like you kissed Sigismund's feet to keep their heads.
Yes, but
Goodman Deutsch, this is pointless. Let us talk of more pleasant things.
My words exactly.
Deutsch has gone too far. Wenceslas is our rightful king.
Deutsch is an idiot. But what can you do?
I might have an idea. Deutsch deserves to be taught a lesson. Doesn't he, Fritz?
Too right, Matthew. Should give him a proper hiding.
Are you mad? Do you want to end up in the pillory?
Don't listen to Fritz. I've got a better idea. Deutsch was talking such shit, it made me think of that huge parliament. You know, the one right next to his freshly whitewashed house.
You think we should redecorate for him? Count me in.
Well, I'd rather torch it, to be honest. But throwing some tears will do.
What do you say, Henry?
But I was going to get ale for father and a few other things. We're finishing Sir Radzig's sword.
Come on. Throwing a few handfuls of manure is not going to take all day.
And it's our duty to defend the honor of our king.
So, Hal, are you with us?
I feel quite hungry. Oh well. Father can wait a while.
My words exactly.
I knew you wouldn't miss out on all the fun. Let's go.
Coming.
How are you, Henry? So are we doing this or not?
Wait. We have to check that the coast is clear.
Why? Deutsch is in the tavern.
But maybe you noticed after all these years that he has a wife and a son.
And that's a problem?
Aye, it is. Henry, you go and lure her away somehow.
Why me?
Because you're the clever one.
Yeah.
What do you want, lad?
I just went by the tavern and your husband was in there talking nonsense. I thought someone should take him home before he gets himself in trouble.
What sort of nonsense?
Well, he kept saying that Sigismund was right and King Wenceslas is a drunkard. That sort of thing. Some people took exception, so I thought...
God almighty! The fool! Next thing he'll start on about the popes.
He might have mentioned the popes too.
Thank you for telling me. I just hope I can catch him before he gets into another fight.
What are you waiting for, soldier? Fire the trebuchet! For king and country!
For king and country, my ass. This is all good, clean, fun.
Nearly as good as having that traitor in the pillory. Nearly. Now that would be sweet.
That's for Sigismund.
Woohoo!
Eat shit, Dodgers.
You bastards! What the fuck do you think you're doing?
Hey, Hans, can't you see? We're decorating your house for you.
It's like your old man was saying in the tavern about that traitor Sigismund. We're just doing what we have to do.
Oh, sons! I'll make those smiles off your faces!
Oh, I'd like to see you try. What are you doing here, Zbyszek? Hanging out with this poxy Deutscher? Maybe you'd like to try out the latest German fashion.
Fucker! I'll make you pay for that.
I'll slaughter you.
God. Curse it.
Could have lived a long and happy life.
What are you doing? For God's sake! Stop right now! The catchpole is on his way!
Damn! Let's go! Hey!
Zbyszek, what are you doing? We don't have to run. We're on the right.
Ah, yes. Sorry. It's just that's never happened to me before.
Henry, I'm glad you came.
Damn it, lads. What do you think you're playing at? Are you trying to get yourselves in trouble? Don't play the hero, lad. Admit what you did, and maybe I won't go to see your father and you won't get a hiding. Stop that now. Do you think I don't know why you did it? The Deutsch may have got what he deserved, but I have to keep order in this town. Be sensible, and we'll fix this somehow.
Fix it how? The Deutsch insulted the king. No patriot could let that pass.
So that's why. Deutsch isn't a bad fellow, but he should drop this nonsense about Sigismund before someone torches his house.
So you don't mind that we...
Serve my lord, and my lord serves the king, and that's Wenceslas. But what to do with you now? The Deutsch will make trouble if I let you off.
So I won't go to jail?
Ha! Who'd pay for your grub? You know what? The Deutsch got what he deserved. I'll go and have a word with your father and we'll straighten it out somehow. Now clear off before I change my mind. Look out.
Good health to you, Henry.
God be with you, Kunesh.
What do you want?
My father sent me to get the coin you owe him for the axe, hammer and nails.
I've got nothing. Clear off.
You know you owe father for a lot more than just the axe and hammer. If he went to the bailiff about it, you'd be in deep water. At least pay for the tools if you can't pay for everything.
I told you I have no coin, you bastard! Get the hell out of here, or I'll use the axe on you!
If that's the way you want it. I'll tell father you won't pay, and you can tell him what you told me.
And don't come back.
Bonne santé à vous. Prenez soin de vous. Bonne chance alors. À la prochaine.
J'aimerais pouvoir marchander le prix.
Oui.
Que Dieu te protège, Henri.
Tant pis pour vous.
Des légumes, des fruits, des pommes, des concombres, des oignons. Venez vous en prendre.
Il était temps. Tu as apporté tout ce que je t'ai demandé?
Je suis allé voir Kunesh, mais il ne voulait pas payer et m'a menacé.
J'aurais dû m'en douter. J'irai lui régler son compte ce soir. Je n'ai pas de temps à perdre avec lui maintenant.
Mais sans l'argent de Kunesh, je ne peux rien payer.
Tiens, voici de quoi payer le charbon et la bière. J'irai récupérer son dû dans la soirée.
Prenez soin de vous. Que Dieu vous accompagne.
Et si on parlait un peu du tarif?
Bien entendu. Non, restons-en là. Que Dieu vous accompagne. Prenez soin de vous.
J'aimerais discuter du prix.
Bien sûr, pourquoi pas.
Je savais qu'on finirait par s'entendre.
Coloré ou non, il y en a pour tous les goûts. Venez acheter.
Eh, Brindille, ça te dit de venir apprendre 2 ou 3 trucs?
Non.
Est-ce que tu t'es remis de ta blessure d'hier?
C'est 3 fois rien. Sauf que ma mère me l'a fait remarquer et j'ai dû lui en parler.
Aucune mère n'est heureuse quand son fils commence à s'intéresser aux épées. Les armes entraînent la mort. Reste à savoir ce que toi, tu veux.
Je ne veux pas moisir ici éternellement. J'ai l'impression que ce n'est pas ma place. Je veux vivre un peu, voir du pays. Mais le monde est un endroit dangereux et je dois apprendre à me défendre.
De vraies paroles d'homme. En l'occurrence, aujourd'hui, c'est ta dernière chance. Je dois partir. Prêt à encaisser des coups?
Oui.
D'accord. Je t'attends près de la bergerie, comme toujours.
J'irai bien casser la croûte.
Alors, on s'y met?
Allons-y.
Bien. Et puisqu'on va se voir pour la dernière fois aujourd'hui, tu vas me montrer tout ce que je t'ai appris jusqu'à maintenant. Bon. Commençons par les bases. Ne reste jamais immobile. Ta vie en dépend. Bon, très bien. Maintenant, essaie d'attaquer. Mets toutes tes forces dans ton attaque. Inutile de remuer l'épée dans tous les sens. T'arriveras à rien. Essaie de frapper de toutes parts. Montre-toi imprévisible. Ne répète jamais le même geste. Oh, très bien. Joli. Parfait. Tu commences à comprendre. Bien. La pointe est faite pour être plantée. Porte les stocks à plusieurs reprises. Très bien. Joli. Pas trop mal. Bien, bien. Passons à autre chose. Je peux parer une simple attaque sans sourciller. Mais si tu enchaînes les coups, j'aurai plus de mal à me défendre. Une attaque doit reprendre dès qu'une autre se termine. Très bien. Joli.